So Bootsy is one of the most resistant dogs when it comes to down that I've had in a while. So what I started off with is I would have to push him into a down. I tried luring him under my leg, doing this whole thing and trying to like get him to get lower, you know, and then eventually lower my leg. For him, that wasn't working. He doesn't lure for food and he's not very food motivated whatsoever. I'm happy if he eats his meals. So what we ended up having to do was I push him into a down. So I would start at his shoulders and push backwards. And I would hold the leash. So I'd lower his head a little. Hold on. Lower his head a little. Get his shoulder blades right here and push back. And I would also have to push his butt down usually. So we did that for like a week and it was like very hard to push him into a down, and then it got easier and easier. And I want to transition to leash pressure and eventually get it on e-collar and verbal command. So I wanted to show a little handling tip when it comes to using the leash that I found through troubleshooting with him. So I'm gonna have him up again. Have the leash here. So like don't have the leash, you know, attached where it's like up here. You wanna swing the leash around so it's like right under his chin, all the way up high, all the way up here, not you know, anywhere else. Then you're gonna take the leash, pull it between his front legs. Give me a second. Pull it between his front legs, have your hand nice and close, and you're gonna pull him down and back so it creates that same motion as when you're pushing them into the down. Break, because what I found is I would try pulling his head down, right? And he would just lower his head, but he would never like rock back into a down. He would just like his head would just be here and I'd still have to push him. So what I found was if I put it between his front feet and pull backwards at an angle, so like that, it actually creates that motion. So that's how I've been able to get him better with the leash pressure into the down. And then the last step is just pairing it with e-collar. Break. So hand right here, down, he didn't down, stim goes on, pull into that down, and as soon as he's in the down, stim goes off. Okay, so I'm showing him that once you complete the behavior, stim goes off, and also I'm using less force, I'm being less intrusive by just being able to use the leash, and by putting it between his front legs and pulling back and down at an angle, it creates this motion.